Next is the East Asian financial crisis. This has been debated very much in academic fields. There is some some analysis to review the reason of this crisis. That includes some conspiracy theory that most scholars who hold these views are radio schools in developing and developed countries. From this from 1980s to 90s, the relatively backward countries and regions in East Asia experienced less development, and their strength constantly enhanced, and industrial constantly improve, and their competitiveness in the market is improved. This is regarded by the developed country as a threat to their domestic and foreign market share and must be eliminated. The East, the crisis was just the result of the conspiracy by some relatively backward countries to identify the developed world. So another thought of the reason is international speculation. And during this crisis, this view was often seen in the remarks of some Southeast Asian countries, especially political leaders. For example, the Malaysia's prime minister and announced the international financial speculator as a typical example. And also, all kinds of funds developed very quickly and gathered a large amount of capital. And hedge funds aiming at speculative profits. And what a hedge fund often do is to call the leverage speculation, in which they use loans to engage in supersized all encompassing speculation, such as targeting currencies, stocks, and bonds. And this every time So another next is the excess depression of the Japanese yen. The yen has become a leader in the economy of Asia Pacific region. Is an important source of the capital, technology equipment, and product for the development in this region. So if the Japanese yuan is appreciate respect to the US dollar, the Japanese products will become less competitive in the global market, and therefore the life for the East Asian products can have better markets because the Japanese yuan has been appreciated. But if the Japanese yuan has depreciated very much, that will cause the East Asia's products can sell very bad, can be sold very bad. And another next thoughts of the reason is the East Asia economic bubble theory. That because of the highly development of this region has created some bubble effects. Caused by these miracles, some capital inflows in this country and bring in foreign capitals. That caused the BOP's current account has some abnormal transactions that will eventually cause the crisis. Another next one is some short-term fund long-term investment thing. That means when a country's BOP has some openness, if the some politics side or economy shakes, have some shoots, the fund short-term fund can transfer from one country to another, and therefore cause their capital withdrawed from one country to the other. So this also will cause financial instability, the risk, and also a certain reason is about the kinship capitalism or the crony capitalism. This this relationship is just another synonyms for the economic development model in this region, because it's highly regarded as these countries has some political and business kinship relationship. So it has been caused by this type of kinship will change the market's competitive competed com, complete competition. Instead of competition, you have some more artificial manipulations in behind the market function and the political decisions. Some other factors, such as Chinese factors, that means some Chinese depreciation and soft landing can also bring forth in the macroeconomic controls or regulations. That will also cause the overlap of the products in this region. And the Chinese renminbi depreciation will also have some problems to impact the capital inflows to China, and also can make the Chinese currency to be able to buy more resources using the other investment currencies. And that is explaining a little bit about this crisis. So the future development of this monetary system can be summarized as the end of this one is various aspects of reform of this system is how should the exchange rate system be established, and what it should be the system, and how should the IMF an SDR be allocated, and should the BOP be adjusted by the deficit side along by the two sides in coordination. So lastly, there is some southern and northern contradictions as exists for a long time. That is the contradiction between the developed countries with developing countries. That has some similarity in the direction and the measures of the reform of this system. There are also some difficulties and contradictions. Among the developed countries, there are also some differences between the US, Japan, and Europe. In the opinion of the US, the reform of this system and the exchange rate should float independently and adjust the payment should be jointly undertaken by both the Blackboard and the deficit. So there should be some change to this system about how to create and distribute is opposite to mandatory asset settlement, and create and the distribution of the SDRs should be linked to the development assistance. And Japan and the European Union want the region to be adjustable and stable system, has expressed the concern about the proliferation of the dollar, and have shown more flexibility in linking to the SDR to the development aid.